Christians, y'all do realize that y'all doing blood magic on Communion Sunday, right? Yeah, you probably don't because you wouldn't even know that because it would require you to read something outside of your red letter edition, and y'all are allergic to research that can't be found in the King James Version. So let's talk, right? Because I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I conjure, I use alchemy, I use root work, and a whole lot of ancestral tools to manifest greatness in my life. And I have spent years studying magic, divination, spirituality. I mean, East, West, Egyptian, ancient, modern, whatever. All right. And I learned about blood magic and sacrifice rituals. And imagine my surprise when I began to realize that when I was in church, I was doing the exact same thing on first Sunday with extra grape juice and a shout. See, let me break it down for you real slow, just in case you're lost in the sauce and you know your brain is a little, just your cognitive dissonance might make you not hear what I'm saying. So I'm gonna break it down slow. You take this imaginary blood and you based on the church, it's either, you know, Welch's or wine, and then you use a wafer or a cracker, and sometimes y'all do full saltine, whatever. And then in unison with your pastor, you repeat these words in a ritual chant. This is my body broken for you. Take and eat and do this in remembrance of me. And this is my blood poured out for you. Drink and do this in remembrance of me. And then what happens? You eat it, you drink it, and then you start speaking in tongues, wailing and falling out like somebody dropped you in a washing machine mid-spin cycle. Look, let's be grown here, adults. That, my love, is literally binding magic and blood magic, and it's a ritual. It's sacred for y'all, but nonetheless, it's a ritual. And except you're binding yourself to a man whose real history is no one, not even your beloved theologians can pinpoint where he comes from. Nobody seems to have a clear link to his early life, where he grew up, or even when and if he was truly born. But other historical figures from that same timeline have full documentation, but your spiritual husband is mysterious like a ghost. Are y'all okay? Obviously not. So many of y'all stay so scared of root work, voodoo, bloodline, altars, ancestral work, sage, whatever. But then every first Sunday you are swallowing the body and the blood of a man who you claim as Lord with no receipts and zero spiritual vetting. Y'all swear that y'all are not engaging in witchcraft, but baby, I beg your finest pardon, you most definitely are. Let me tell you something. The OGs in New Orleans would tell you, if you were a woman and you want a man to go crazy about you, they would tell you to put your monthly thing in his spaghetti. Google it. I dare you. Some do it thinking it's cute. But what they're doing is blood binding. It locks that man's energy and it can drive him mad. It connects them on a soul altering level. And if y'all do this willingly every first Sunday, calling it holy, calling it sacred, and never questioning how deep that ritual really goes, are y'all paying attention? Let me be really clear. This isn't shade to what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, this is shade to the fact that you don't. You don't research it. You won't research it. You won't question it. But you will prosecute a girl who does candle magic or a man reading tarot or an ancestor veneration setting and altar. And how, Sway? How? Communion is a spell, a ritual, and a sealing. And the fact that y'all don't recognize it as such is exactly why it has power over your life. But for now, just know that the next time you sip and say that this is my blood, drink it. Don't be shocked when you find out you have signed on to more than what you thought you did. And I keep telling y'all, the truth does not need permission to be spoken.